Remember, it's how they think as well. That's how they were brought up. The second way our culture and our religion affect our marriage. It's in how we see problem in our marriages. I believe that the enemy does attack our marriage. But I also believe that we have a name that is above every name. That when we call the name of Jesus, the enemy will run. Many times as Africans, when we have marriage problem, instead of dealing with the problem, we say it is the devil's fault. It's not always the devil's fault. The devil is not that powerful. Pastor, please give me a couple of time. Because I know I am over. I met a young couple before they got married. 1 week before their marriage, the young man came to me and said, "But Femi, I don't want to go into this marriage." This was in 1999. So I didn't have a lot of wisdom at that time. I told him, I didn't have a lot of experience, not wisdom, experience. I told him, no, you have to go into the marriage. You are a Christian, she is a Christian. People have traveled from all over for this marriage. So I said, why don't you want to go? Why don't you want to marry her anymore? He said to me, he said, everything we talk about, she go home to talk to her mother. And they go to a pastor somewhere. See, they go to this church where the people in that church, they shoot the devil. Shoot. No, they pretend like they are shooting the devil.
Yeah, but with arrows or guns.
No, just nothing. They don't carry anything. They just do like this.
Okay, voilà. Yeah, don't get buro. Don't ban when do kangana me banga yam ne wata da buro ngwera shetana. How poor ya
They actually do that. They in their services, when they are praying, they say shoot the devil and everybody boo 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 boo.
Haya, koronga wakati, abchewa yela me haya mahawa, nika fa ngwe shitana, nika fa mana wa akala nikove, je boo 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 boo, jigi shitana veno tone.
Let me say this from a theological standpoint.
That
is absolute stupidity. It might make you feel good, but you are not achieving anything in the spirit realm. So this girl will tell her mother. Her mother will tell the pastor. And they will tell the boy to do something. I told him, I said, oh, don't worry. You will, when you marry, you will deal with that. He went ahead with the marriage. I would never do that again. 1 week after they got married, 1 week, the boy was sleeping. And while he was sleeping, he was talking. The girl woke up and heard the boy talking in his sleep. They had a small argument. And he beat her. Really, really beat her. If she had called the police,
a handa bol police
he would have gone to jail that night.
yon kanga bala pour pas la sida na mpasa la prison.
But the girl went home,
La bible bipule kuile me.
and the parents of the girl called me.
Te bipule baba na bol ma.
They said, "You are the older person we know with this boy."
Yele ya foya neda toton mi ti mi bible.
So I flew from Nebraska to their states.
Timam dixilen kenga a yeme biga bona pour parler nesi da mbe wa.
By this time, the girl had moved to her parents' house.
Wana ntawakal kanga bipule yime.
Remember, this is 2 weeks into their marriage.
Ya
2 weeks.
da pila na bal maria hapore.
The boy was home.
Bible la bezake.
I stayed in their apartment.
Timam kenga tigin zin bible.
I said, "Tell me what happened."
Nsakaya to ma bumma.
He told me what happened.
Ta to ma mi toto.
I called the girl.
Timam bol bipule.
I met her somewhere.
On sera zini.
I said, "Tell me what happened."
Yele ya bwen mane.
She told me.
Ta to ma.
I called a friend of mine in that state who is a counselor.
Timam bol am zo ayi mar hembe tenkang poa. Ya conseiller.
I said, "This girl has communication problem.
Yele ya bipule kanga ta la communication yelle.
She doesn't know how to talk to a husband.
Akame na ngomne sida toto ye.
She is talking to her husband like he is a slave."
A gomna ne sida wa sida ya yamba.
Remember, we talk about tone in the morning. Tone.
Ton goma yibe kwezo ma yelle.
This girl has absolutely no tone.
Bipule kanga ka ton ta kwezo mbabile menga.
The boy, on the other hand, has anger problem.
La Bible meta le suyi krielle.
When he's angry, he just go up in flame.
Aha sura yiki. Yo buku me na wuli.
He is an aggressive guy.
Ya neda ya par waton ye libe on.
So I called my counselor friend.
Mambolum zo wa ya sak.
I said, "Can you help me deal with this
Ye le fete son mam tit mana yele kanga.
and determine when it is good for them to come together?"
Ti ton bo wakata fe na le waneta ba.
He told me no problem.
Ta yele kabe.
He even told me he wouldn't charge them.
Yele haya ya mam tum na woto ndite na mam pana yeto yobafi.
I went to the family of the woman.
Mam kenga bi pugla bud neng.
As a Yoruba people, I prostrate. I went on the floor.
Mam hiya yara ba wa, mam tawa, mam nyigum na me mganda teng.
I told the boy, I said, "Prostrate, go on the floor."
Yele haya fo me gan teng zang pa man to do yo ma da to ne.
I said, "We're sorry.
Yele man suguri.
It is the devil."
Ya shitana nke suka.
It's not the devil, but
That's it. That means shuru take a shitana.
I said he won't do it again.
Yele man suguri atara kompa be sera.
We now know the problem.
Ton mi yella hizininga.
This is what the family told me.
Ar biga babra yele man.
They said, "Oh, you have become too American."
Yele man I for kitam for ba ha menga wa America bala.
We have gone to the pastor.
Ton kenga karsa maneng.
The pastor has given us 21 days and 21 prayer points. 21 days and 21 prayer points.
Fasting.
Yeah, fasting and prayer. 21. White.
Okay.
You know what white means?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. White fast, 21 days and 21 prayer.
Oh my word. Ton kenga karsa maneng ta yele kanga na pa manare. Dana yamba no le tentenra. La pis la yemri la pon so buto tol ban pis la yemri nyam to ma.
Remember, there's nothing wrong with fasting.
Kiraya no le kabumi ya wen ye zemisame.
It's the religious spirit behind it.
La bangati ya no le la yela ya bwen yam yak la bosir mbe poa.
So they gave the boy the 21 prayer points.
Ha et wili pour so sul zut kwe zut pis la yemri kwen.
Number 1 on the list.
Pi.
Pray for the enemy of this marriage.
Pour se bending zabana ni kadam kanga.
I told him, I said, if you pray this prayer,
Ye twamiel bibira o hansa pour yowa.
you are praying against yourself and your wife.
Ya fo pour ti wona sam Maria ha bona bewe ya fo ne parana ya Maria ha be.
Because both of you are the enemy of this marriage.
But I am be ibewe la Maria ha beba.
Unfortunately,
Zuboka
because of time, I'm cutting.
na woro yela kwera.
After 5 months, they divorced.
5 months.
5 months.
Chugo nu pore sama kadwa.
Because rather than take responsibility for their problem in that marriage,
Ab kanyak yam tinir kampana nke sa men yel ke